He ignored her, and it became the biggest mistake of his life. A simple plea for help on a rainy evening. One decision, one moment. But what happened next changed everything. Stay until the end, because this story will make you rethink every choice you make. Meet Marcus Bennett, a 28-year-old software engineer living in downtown Seattle. Marcus was like most of us. Always busy, always rushing, always glued to his phone. Marcus had a strict routine. Wake up at 6 a.m., gym by 7, office by 9, work until 7 p.m., and home by 8:30. Every single day. He lived by one motto: mind your own business, and life stays simple.
When someone says mind your own business, it means to not get involved in other people's problems or affairs. Remember that phrase? It's common in everyday English.
Marcus wasn't a bad person. He donated to charity online, said please and thank you, and never littered. But he had built invisible walls around himself. Emotional walls. Because getting involved meant complications. And Marcus hated complications. It was a Thursday evening, October 17th. The rain came down hard and cold. Marcus was walking home from the office, taking his usual shortcut through Pine Street, a quieter road with fewer people. And that's when he saw her. A young woman, mid-20s, long brown hair plastered to her face. No umbrella, no jacket, just a thin sweater and jeans. She looked terrified. "Excuse me, please, I need help." Marcus heard her. He definitely heard her. But you know what he thought? Not my problem. She's probably asking for money. Or trying to scam me. I've heard about these setups. And what he did next would haunt him forever. But wait. Let me tell you what she actually needed first. Her name was Emily Richardson, a graduate student. That evening, she'd been at the library, studying for her finals. She left around 6:30 p.m. to catch the bus home. But she missed her bus. Her phone battery died. And worse, she noticed someone following her. A man in a dark hoodie, keeping distance, but definitely following. Emily's heart started racing. She walked faster. He walked faster. She turned a corner. He turned too. So Emily did what any of us would do. She ran. She ran until she found someone. Anyone. And that someone was Marcus. "Please, sir. Someone's following me. I think I'm in danger. Can you just stay with me for a minute? Or call someone, please." And here's where everything went wrong. "Look, I don't know what you're trying to pull, but I'm not falling for it. There are police stations around. Go there, please." "I'm not. I'm really scared, please." But Marcus just walked away. He put his headphones back on, turned up his music, and kept walking. Emily stood there, alone, in the pouring rain. Marcus told himself he did the right thing. Stranger danger. Protect yourself first. He got home, took a hot shower, ate dinner, and went to bed. He never thought about her again. At least not until the next morning. Friday morning, 6 a.m., Marcus's alarm buzzed. Same routine: coffee, news, gym clothes. Then, the television spoke. Breaking news this morning. A 25-year-old graduate student has been reported missing. Emily Richardson was last seen Thursday evening near Pine Street around 7:30 p.m. Marcus froze. Emily's roommate reported her missing when she didn't return home. Her phone was found discarded near an alley. Police are asking anyone with information to come forward. Marcus's blood ran cold. It was her, the same woman, the same face, the same eyes that had begged him for help. No, 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 no. What have I done? He couldn't stop seeing her face, hearing her voice, reliving that moment over and over again. But then things got even worse. The police reviewed security camera footage from that night, and what they found was exactly what Emily said. She was being followed, stalked, by a man with a history. The man had been watching her for weeks, and that night, when Marcus walked away, he saw his opportunity. Emily tried to run. She tried to scream, but Pine Street was empty, because the one person who could have helped had walked away. Marcus went to the police, gave his statement, but nothing he said could undo what had happened. She asked for help. She begged me, and I thought she was lying. I thought, what did I do? 3 days later, Emily was found. Alive, injured, traumatized, but alive. She had managed to escape and was discovered in an abandoned building. The man was arrested. The evidence was overwhelming. Emily would eventually recover. But the scars, both physical and emotional, would last forever. Marcus tried to visit her in the hospital. He needed to apologize, to explain, to somehow make it right. But when he got there, he never made it inside. She doesn't want to see you. I think you've done enough, and that was it. Marcus never got to say sorry. Never got forgiveness. He had to live with that choice forever. Here's what this story teaches us. When someone asks for help, really asks for help, we have a responsibility. Not to put ourselves in danger, but to do something. Marcus could have called the police while staying visible, walked her to a public place, offered to call someone for her, or simply stayed until she felt safe. He didn't have to be a hero. He just had to be human. Marcus eventually joined a crisis helpline. He volunteers every week. He never talks about why. But those who work with him say he treats every call like it's the most important one he'll ever receive. Because he knows what happens when you don't. So here's a question for you. Have you ever ignored someone who needed help? Have you ever made a choice you regret? And remember this: never ignore someone in need. You might not save everyone, but that one person you help, you might just save their life. Because sometimes, the smallest action creates the biggest difference.